It's the Week 5 Consensus College Football Rankings. We take every official NCAA selector who puts out a weekly ranking, put those numbers together into one consensus report, and give you the real top 25. At number 25 is Mississippi State, making their debut thanks to a very generous ranking in the Colley Matrix. Also making their debut at number 24 is Louisville. At number 23, re-entering the poll is TCU after a win over SMU in the Battle of the Iron Skillet. Number 22 is Notre Dame, up 2 spots from number 24 after getting their first win of the season. Number 21 is Michigan. They were at number 25 in last week's poll. Holding steady at number 20 is Georgia Tech. Up 4 spots from number 23 is Vanderbilt. The Commodores are number 19 in this week's poll. Falling 3 spots from number 15 is Tennessee. They're 18 this week. Down 1 spot from number 16 last week is number 17, Florida State. Number 16 is USC, up 2 spots from number 18 after a win over Michigan State. At number 15 is Iowa State, falling 4 spots from number 11 last week. Number 14 is Alabama. They fell a spot from number 13 last week. At number 13 is the biggest mover in this week's poll, up from number 21 a week ago, is Texas Tech after that big win over Utah. Number 12 is Missouri, up from number 17 last week. At number 11 is Texas. They beat Sam Houston State, and that dropped them 1 spot from number 10. At number 10 is Oklahoma. They got a big win over Auburn, but fell a spot from number 9 last week. At number 9 is Texas A&M. They fell 1 spot from number 8. And at number 8, we have another big mover, Indiana. They jumped up from number 14 after a very impressive win over Illinois. Holding steady at number 7 is Ole Miss. At number 6 is Oregon. They were number 5 last week. And last week's number 6, Miami, is at number 5 this week. At number 4 is LSU. They fell a spot from number 3 last week. Last week's number 1, Penn State, is now at number 3. Up 2 spots from number 4 is Georgia. They're number 2 in this week's poll. And the new number 1 are the Ohio State Buckeyes, jumping up from number 2 last week. So that's the consensus college football rankings. We have another exciting weekend of college football coming up, and we'll see how that shakes out, and we'll give you the report from all the official NCAA selectors put together into one poll for you next week. We'll see you then.